Welcome to BookCast, where books speak and you grow. Here, we bring the world's most powerful books to life, breaking down their big ideas, life lessons, and hidden gems so you can learn, grow, and transform, one chapter at a time. Before we begin, if you love learning and growing through books, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us bring more great books to life for you. Let the book speak and let your journey begin. Grant Cardone didn't write the 10x rule to inspire you. He wrote it to wake you up, to slap you out of comfort, fear, and mediocrity. He wrote it to remind you that average is the most dangerous place you can live in. He says, the biggest mistake people make is not setting goals too high, but setting them too low and hitting them. Let that sink in. You didn't fail because you aimed too high. You failed because you aimed too small. How many times have you played it safe? How many times have you said, let me be realistic? Let me not dream too big? How many times did you convince yourself that stability was better than greatness? The 10x rule destroys that kind of thinking. It tells you to dream bigger than anyone dares, and work harder than anyone thinks possible. Because success isn't a matter of luck, it's a mathematical equation of effort multiplied by intensity. If you want results 10 times greater, you must act 10 times bolder. Grant says there are 4 levels of action in life. 1. Do nothing. 2. Retreat. 3. Take normal action. 4. Take massive action. Most people live in the third one, normal. They do just enough to survive, but never enough to thrive. They work 8 hours, rest 16, and call that balance. They set small goals, hit them, and celebrate while their potential dies quietly inside them. But the 10x thinker, he doesn't wait for opportunities, he creates them. He doesn't fear failure, he fears regret. He doesn't ask, what if I fail? He asks, what if I succeed beyond belief? Ask yourself right now, are you living at 10x, or are you surviving at 1x? When was the last time you scared yourself with how big your goals were? Because here's the truth, if your goals don't terrify you, they're not worthy of you. Grant says most people fail not because they lack skill, but because they underestimate the effort success requires. They think one video will go viral, one product will explode, one deal will change everything. But it never does, because success is built on layers of effort, sweat, and sleepless nights. He says, success is your duty, your obligation, and your moral responsibility. That's powerful. Success isn't optional, it's not a hobby. It's a responsibility to yourself, your family, your future. If you don't chase success, mediocrity will chase you. So let's go deeper. What does 10x actually mean? It's not about working 10 times longer, it's about thinking 10 times bigger and acting 10 times faster. Let's imagine. You set a goal to make $10,000 this month. Grant would say, wrong goal. Your goal should be $100,000. Because even if you fall short and hit $50,000, you've still outperformed your old self by 5 times. That's the point of the 10x rule. It stretches your limits so far that you can never shrink back to who you were before. So stop asking, what's realistic? Ask, what's possible if I gave everything I have? Now, let's talk about mindset, because without it, no action matters. Grant says, average people think about problems, 10x people think about possibilities. When most people see a wall, they stop. 10x thinkers build a ladder. When others see rejection, they see redirection. They don't wait for permission. They move, they act, they adjust. You see, 10x is not just a rule, it's a way of life. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about making one more call, shooting one more video, writing one more page, even when you're tired. Because consistency beats talent every single time. So let me ask you, how consistent are you? Hi, are you disciplined when no one is watching? Do you push yourself when it's uncomfortable? Or do you wait for motivation to knock on your door? Because motivation fades, discipline lasts. Now Grant says something that many people won't like. You're not tired, you're uninspired. And it's true. When your goal is small, your energy is small. When your dream is massive, you don't need motivation. You wake up on fire. So if you're constantly bored, drained, or distracted, the problem isn't you. It's your goal. It's too small to excite your soul. Double it, triple it, multiply it by 10 and watch your energy come back. Let's get practical. Here are the 5 key steps Grant gives to live the 10x life. 1. Set 10x goals. Stop writing realistic goals. Write goals that make your heart race. If your dream doesn't feel ridiculous, it's not big enough. Think about it. Elon Musk didn't dream of building a better car. He dreamed of colonizing Mars. And even if he never makes it, look at what that goal has already done for humanity. 2. Take 10x action. Grant says, massive action is the cure to all problems. Worried about competition? Outwork them. Scared of failure? Drown it in action. Confused about what to do next? Move anyway. Massive action creates clarity. You don't wait to feel ready. You act until you become ready. 3. Ignore average. The world rewards comfort, but comfort kills dreams. You'll be called crazy, obsessed, intense. Wear it as a badge of honor. Average people won't understand your hunger because they gave up on theirs long ago. 4. Face fear. Fear isn't a stop sign, it's a compass. If something scares you, it's probably exactly what you should be doing. Grant says, fear is the indicator that your dream is real. So run toward it. Because beyond fear lies freedom. 5. Stay obsessed. Obsession isn't bad, mediocrity is. Obsession means you care deeply. It means you're alive. While others are relaxing, you're building your empire. While they're watching success, you're creating it. Let's take a pause here and reflect. What would your life look like if you actually lived the 10x rule for the next 90 days? If you worked like it all depended on you, because it does. Grant says, success loves speed. So stop overthinking. Stop asking, what if? Start doing. Because the moment you take massive action, fear fades, doubt disappears, and results begin to show. Here's the trap most people fall into. They want big results with small effort. They want 10x outcomes with 1x action. It doesn't work like that. You can't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You need to water it, protect it, and show up daily even when nothing seems to grow. That's the 10x mindset. Keep going long after others have stopped. Now let's talk about one of Grant's most powerful lessons. Be unreasonable. Society teaches you to lower your expectations, to fit in, to not want too much. But Grant says, being unreasonable is the only way to create unreasonable success. Steve Jobs, Muhammad Ali, Oprah Winfrey. They were all unreasonable. They refused to accept limits. And that's why we remember their names. So next time someone tells you you're doing too much, smile. Because that means you're finally doing enough. Another key point, responsibility. Grant believes success isn't about luck, it's about ownership. You own your outcomes, good or bad. You stop blaming your boss, your parents, your country, your circumstances, and you take control. Because the moment you blame, you give away your power. The 10x rule brings that power back. So if something's not working, don't complain. Correct it. If you're not getting results, increase your effort, not your excuses. As Grant says, nothing happens to you, everything happens because of you. Let's push even deeper. 10x isn't just about career or money, it's about every part of your life. Your relationships, your health, your mindset. If you give 10x effort to your business, but 1x attention to your family, you'll still lose. If you read 10 books but never apply them, you'll stay stuck. 10x means living fully, not selectively. It's about being intentional with every hour, every habit, every decision. So ask yourself right now, where in your life are you playing small? Where are you settling for average when you know you could dominate? Grant's story itself is proof. He was broke, addicted, lost, but he made a decision to go all in, to live by the 10x rule. And that decision turned him into one of the world's top entrepreneurs, speakers, and millionaires. If he could go from rock bottom to empire, what's stopping you? Before we close, remember this final truth from Grant Cardone. Massive success is the best revenge. You don't need to prove them wrong with words, prove them wrong with results. Let your success be the loudest response to every doubt, every insult, every "you can't." So from today, live 10x. Think 10x. Act 10x. Because ordinary effort creates ordinary lives, and you weren't born for ordinary. If this book spoke to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful insights from the world's best sellers. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing. This is BookCast, where books speak and you grow.